Good evening. Welcome back to Me Being Cheap. In one of my previous videos, I said I was going to tackle the subject of insurance, and that's both homeowners and vehicle insurance. So let's talk about homeowners first. Where I live, I'm out here in the Midwest. Our choices are somewhat limited as some of the companies won't write policies in this area for homeowners insurance. So we have a limited selection. I go with one of them and bundle the car insurance, and am able to save some money that way. So I was thinking, I really need to talk to my insurance agent, Boy, I sure do need to call him. I put it on the to-do list. Month went by, I just never could get around to it. Well, one day he actually called me and he's like, we should go over your policies. I'm like, that sounds like a really good idea. I've been needing to talk to you about that. So I actually could not get away. Things have been pretty busy at work. So he actually came to my house. So that's really good customer service, I think. He wants to sell his product. He comes to my house. He takes a look at the cars, take a look at the homeowner or the home and everything. And it worked out better for me that way. So I would recommend, if you tend to be a busy person like I am, I work a full-time job, single mom, have hobbies on the side, it's helpful if you've got somebody that can meet you. So as far as the homeowners insurance, I did not really save any money, but I was able to add earthquake insurance, which I felt was important to me. We've had so many earthquakes around here, and I know that there's been some buildings, more the masonry buildings, that have been damaged from the earthquakes. But if we have a catastrophic earthquake and this house falls down, if you don't have the earthquake insurance on it, then you are out of luck. So I felt that that was important to add. So I was able to add that. My outbuildings were actually underinsured. My actual home was a little overinsured. So we were able to adjust the coverages on those, get them where they're adequate for each structure, as well as add the earthquake. And so it was about the same. So no money saved on homeowners. Now on the cars, that's a different story. So let me give you a little history. On the vehicles that I own, I have a old truck that's 19 years old. I have a 14-year-old Suburban and a 26-year-old Nissan 300ZX. So we're not talking new cars, and we're not talking real nice cars. However, law requires that you carry insurance. Now, I was probably a little bit overinsured, especially on the Z. I was carrying full coverage on that. And I might like my car. I might think my car is special, but when you get down to it, if I take that car out and I hit a deer, the car's 26 years old. It's not going to take a whole lot of damage to that car to total it out. I was probably paying more in insurance, and really, if I wrecked the car, I wasn't going to get that much for it. So I made the decision to drop the Z down to liability only. So I only carry full coverage on the Suburban. I may do that for maybe one more year only. I bought these cars used. I shop on Craigslist, so I've had the truck for a long time, but the other vehicles, they're Craigslist specials, so not real fancy and not a lot of initial investment in the cars to begin with. So the other thing that I did have a low mileage discount on one of my vehicles, and I was talking to him. I was like, hey, I work from home. I shop here in town. My kids go to school here in town. I rarely leave town unless I'm going to the gym, and that's not that far away. So he was actually able to take the odometer reading on all three vehicles and apply the low vehicle mileage discount to all three vehicles. And so that saved a little bit of money, not a terrible amount. And I also realized that I was paying for roadside assistance, and that was a duplication of services because I've been a loyal subscriber to AAA for years now. So, you drive 26-year-old vehicles, 19-year-old trucks, Craigslist specials. They're going to break down. They're vehicles, they're old. So it's important that you have the roadside assistance to help you out. Not saying that new cars don't break down, but the older ones are a little bit more likely. But by and large, my vehicles have been pretty good. They haven't broken down on me too much. So, yeah, looking at my notes here, I dropped roadside assistance. I dropped the full coverage on the Z and went to the liability only. And then I applied the low mileage discount. So those three changes were able to help save some money. Before I pull my whiteboard out here, I also want to say I visited with him about the fact that I've got sons and one of them will be driving before we know it. And I wanted to know, what is the cheapest vehicle to insure a male teenager on? And he said that they really don't do that these days, that they just insure the whole family. So he would be rated on all the vehicles, and he didn't quote me any amounts, but he says it's not pretty. So I might have a little bit more shopping around to do before he starts driving. And if any of those vehicles cause an extreme jump in insurance, I may need to think about rehoming a vehicle. So we will see when that time comes. All right, so money saved. Again, nothing saved on homeowners insurance. It was a wash, but I did get a little something extra. I was able to add the earthquake insurance. So for car insurance, I was paying $1,405.64 in premium for the year, and now my premium for the year is $881.25. That's a savings over the year of $524.39. Divide that by 12, and that works out to a savings of about $43.69. So was able to save a little bit of money. You know, $43 a month. That's not too shabby. And got my earthquake insurance added to make me feel better, and got the outbuildings adequately covered, decreased the insurance on the actual residents, and anyhow, so my parents were very wise. When I was little, they told me that I really need to shop the insurance about every 6 months. Constantly look for the best deal. I don't know that I really have a whole lot of time to be doing that, but that is an option if you want to shop your insurance every 6 months. Certainly worth it. I've been doing it about every 12 months, or when the policy renews. So here we go. Thanks for watching. Hopefully maybe this made you think a little bit, made you think maybe I need to shop around, take out that policy, have a conversation with the insurance agent and see if they can save a little money. If you liked my video, do me a favor, and down below the video, if you will like it, give it the thumbs up. That would be great. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, please do so. That is the red triangle that looks like a play button that says subscribe. Please subscribe. If you have any comments for me, you can also leave those down below the video in the comments section. I will respond. I like to be interactive with my viewers, and again, viewers, thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions for any topics that you would like for me to cover, how to save money doing a certain item, please let me know and I will take that into consideration. Good evening, and thanks for watching.